I'm pretty excited to be introducing you today to the newest member of the Unusual Instruments family here at the library. This is called the Harmolin. I saw this thing pop up on reverb.com, which is basically like Craigslist for musical instruments only. And the price kept coming down, week after week. And I'd never seen one of these instruments in my life and was super intrigued by it. I had no idea how it even worked because it came with this strange grate that sits over the top of it. So I wasn't even sure by looking at the pictures how this thing even worked, but it said it was in perfect working condition, and the price kept dropping to where it was around $100. And I just went, I can't pass this thing up. So I purchased it and got it within a week and a half, and was pretty confused when I opened up the packaging and saw this mess of stuff. Included in the packaging was this letter, which was written by the Harmolin company back in the 1950s when this thing was developed. And it says, "We hope you will like your Harmolin and experience great pleasure from its use." It also came with this warranty card, and it says, "Gentlemen." Quite sexist, and the use of plural is funny to me. It came with a little tuner for it, and it also came with this unusual pick-looking device, and if you look closely at it, it's got a wheel on it, and then this pick moves up and down. So it was then and only then that I realized this must just strum across these chromatic strings. That's the mute. And I realized these notches are the things that hold the wheel in place and allow it to descend upon each string as you pass through it. And there are numbers here corresponding to what chord you're playing. So there's a little red arrow. So we're in the key of D flat right now, and you just strum across it. And there's your D flat chord. And that's your 1 chord. Here's your 4 chord. Here's your 5 chord. Back to the 1 chord. And then you have a 3, dominant 3, a minor 6, minor 2, and back to your 1. And then you have your diminished chords on the far left, and then you just move this grate up and down to whatever key you want to put it in. So all in total, there's 180 different chords that you can play with this thing just by moving this grate and allowing this little wheel to move up and down in these notches. I did some research, and this thing has not been played anywhere on anything that I can find. It's brand new, so I haven't even used it. So I have nothing to show you except this amazing instrument. The one thing that I thought was really curious and amazing was this little brochure for the Harmolin Grand, which it has an attached foot pedal. Isn't that amazing? I mean, I have looked all over the internet since I got this thing, and I cannot find the Harmolin Grand anywhere. So maybe they were getting ready to produce it, getting ready to put it into production, and ended up halting production for whatever reason. But if anybody knows anything about the Harmolin Grand out there, I sure would like to know about it. That's all we've got for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to Unusual Instruments, and I will see you next week. Until then, stay kind to one another.